Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.
Good afternoon, Miss. What can I do for you?
Could you tell me my account balance? My account number is...
Just a moment, please. Your name?
Emily Smith.
Here is your balance.
Thank you. I want to make a withdrawal of $150.
Here you go, Miss.
Thank you. Mr. Black, when is the earliest shipment you can make?
In April or early May.
I am afraid shipment by early May would be too late for us. Our customs formalities are quite complicated, and it takes time to distribute the goods to the farmers in our country. The fertilizers must be delivered before April, or else we can't be in time for the spring sowing.
In that case, we will have to improve 1 month further on the time. Now is Jan. If the fertilizers should be shipped before the end of March, only 2 months are left. The time is too limited.
You understand a timely delivery is very important to us.
All right, you can rest assured that we will do everything possible to advance shipment. The fertilizers will be delivered before April.
Are you here to make a deposit, Mr. Hayes?
No, Nancy, today I'm here to make a withdrawal. I made a formal request 7 days ago.
You want to withdraw on your time deposit, right?
That's correct. But before I do, I was wondering if you could give me some advice.
Of course, Mr. Hayes. That's what I'm here for. What would you like to know?
Maybe I'm making a big mistake cashing in my time deposit before maturity.
This bank charges you 6 months interest as a penalty if you withdraw before maturity. Would it be possible to take the money from your current account, for example?
No, not really. My current account is for cash flow and couldn't withstand having all of that money taken from it. May I help you?
Yes, I would like to exchange some money.
What currency would you like to trade in?
I would like to exchange Chinese rib for American dollars. Do you accept $100 bills?
No problem. We can accept any denomination. How much would you like to exchange today?
Well, that depends on the rate. How much is the rib trading at today?
It's a shame you didn't come a little earlier. The exchange rate was reset yesterday afternoon. The American dollar is now worth 7.45 RMB. If you would like to sell rib, we can give you a rate of 7.35. Will that be all right?
I guess. Here, give me 5,000 rib worth. I might as well exchange a little extra. Who knows what the exchange rate will be tomorrow?
What can I do for you today?
It's a little embarrassing, really. You see, I think I've got a counterfeit note.
Do you remember where you got it?
No, I don't. Usually I'm very careful about checking the money I'm given. But for some reason this one slipped through.
Counterfeit notes these days can be very sophisticated and difficult to spot with the naked eye. But I must warn you that if it does show to be a counterfeit, I have no option but to confiscate it.
I understand. To be honest, I'll be glad to get rid of it if it is a fake.
The machine shows it to be counterfeit. You'll need to fill in this form and I'll give you a receipt to show the money has been confiscated. Hi, how can I help?
I was told to come over to this window if I want to make a withdrawal. I'm not withdrawing from a current account, you see. I want to withdraw from my certificate of deposit.
Unfortunately, if you wish to withdraw on your CD before the pre-decided date, you must give notice.
Oh, I see. Will I lose any money if I decide to withdraw on it now?
Yes, you will lose interest. I see that you have a 5-year CD with us. I'm sorry to tell you that would mean losing 6 months of interest as a penalty for withdrawing before maturity.
Oh dear. Well, if it has to be done, then it has to be done.
Hello. May I help you?
Yes, I need some more cash for my visit in China. May I cash a traveler's check here?
Of course. We would be happy to cash it for you.
I was going to cash it at the hotel, but one of my friends said that banks always give better exchange rates.
Well, any bank will cash it at our present traveler's check buying rate, for which we're somewhere cheaper than hotels because of the service charge. You see, hotels really aren't in the money exchange business, although they will cash traveler's check for their guest.
You mean there is really not that much of a difference?
No, madam, not very much.
Well, may I cash these 3 checks for $100 each? I think that will be enough.
Yes, I'll be happy to cash these for you. Would you please countersign them here?
Okay.
How may I help you?
I'm having a problem.
What problem are you having?
There have been charges made on my debit card that I didn't make.
Do you have the statement for your card?
Here it is.
What are the charges you're referring to?
The last 4 charges on the page.
I'm afraid we're going to have to investigate these charges.
How long will an investigation take?
I honestly don't know, but we will freeze payment on these charges.
That sounds absolutely fantastic.
It has just occurred to me that there is still another possibility to ensure a prompt delivery of the goods.
And that is?
How about making Hong Kong the port of shipment instead of New York?
I'm afraid we can't agree to that. We concluded the business with you here in Houston, and the goods you ordered are manufactured in New York. We wish to point out that all orders accepted by us are shipped from New York or Seattle. Hong Kong is out of the question.
It's like this. There are only 1 or 2 ships sailing a month from New York to Osaka, while sailings from Hong Kong are quite frequent. If shipment were effected from Hong Kong, we could receive the goods much earlier.
I see. You want to have your goods shipped from New York to Osaka via Hong Kong, where they can be transshipped. Is that the idea?
Yes, exactly, because I want these goods on our market at the earliest possible date.
Your idea may be a good one, but the trouble is that there are risks of pilferage or damage to the goods during transshipment at Hong Kong. How about shipping them from Seattle instead of network? You may choose either one as port of shipment. It makes no difference to us. There are more sailings from Seattle than from New York.
It sounds all right to me, but I will have to think about it. I'll give you a definite answer tomorrow. If I choose Seattle, will it be possible for you to ship the goods by the end of March?
We'll try our best. Anyway, we assure you that shipment will be made not later than the first half of April.
Sandra Wu Chunk International.
Hello, Miss Wu. This is Dan Robson calling from OTC Limited. I'd like to check my last order. When exactly was it sent out?
I can check that for you right now. Would you mind holding?
Sure, no problem.
Mr. Robson, I'm sorry. Our computer system is down. Could I call you back later?
Sure. Do you have my number?
Yes, I have it right here. I'm so sorry about this.
No problem. I'll wait for your call. How may I help you today?
I need to open a second account.
What kind of account would you like to open?
I need another savings account.
Do you have another account with us?
I sure do.
Would you like to transfer money from that account into your new one?
That's fine.
How much would you like to transfer?
Transfer $100.
Give me a moment while I complete your transaction.
That's fine. Thank you.
National Trust.
My name is Alice Lynn, and I need to know if some money has been transferred to my account yet.
Just 1 second, and I'll check.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Anderson.
Good afternoon, Miss Lee.
How nice to see you again.
Nice to see you, too.
It's been a long time, hasn't it? How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Very well too. Is there anything I can do for you?
Yes. Could you guide me to where I can change money?
Sure. Mr. Anderson, please come along with me.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Hi there. How can I help?
I started a new job last month and I'm expecting my first salary.
I see. And your company has a wage distribution service agreement with us?
So I was told, yes. They gave me this book?
Yes. That's a current all-in-one passbook. That's what you need to get your salary. Man, they take a lot of our paycheck.
Yeah, the government really takes a bite, doesn't it?
Seriously. The only tax I don't mind them taking is Social Security. It's only a few dollars every paycheck.
Yeah, I don't mind it either. We'll both end up rich slobs and not need it, but what if we do, you know?
Yeah, it won't be much, but at least we'll have a monthly check when we get old.
Yeah, my grandmother gets by on Social Security and the money my grandfather invested when he was alive.
Let's just hope the politicians don't figure out a way to spend it.
Really? No, they couldn't. None of them would have jobs if they did.
What happens if we make a deal and 30 to 60 days after delivery the price goes down and you didn't get the best possible price? How do I handle that?
Well, these things happens, I know that. You just have to stay straight with me.
Right. So how do I do that? What will make you happy?
Well, I suggest you just keep me posted. That should do it. That way the burden is on me to decide when to buy, not you.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it really is that simple. Every time there's a change in the items we do business on, you let me know. That's all you need to do.
What kind of change, just in prices?
No, any change. I want you to keep me as informed as you are. I need to know as much as you do. If you hear about something that might happen, then tell me about it. Tell me its rumor, what it's based on and your opinion on how likely it is.
You mean on product availability, reliability and price?
No, everything. Those things for sure. But also labor problems, raw materials, new subcontractors, mergers, in short, anything and everything. So I can make a fully informed decision.
So it's like you want me to be your eyes and ears into the industry. I can do that, provided the company I'm working for isn't hurt.
I think we'll get along fine.
I would like to withdraw my money and close my account, please.
May I see your passbook?
Here you are.
This is a sizable sum. Is there any reason you are closing your account with us, Mr. Lee?
I will be leaving the city soon, so I have no need for this account.
I see. Well, for this amount I will have to get my manager's approval.
No problem. I'll wait over there.
Thank you. This should only be a few minutes. If you would like, there is coffee by those sofas over there.
No, thanks. Coffee makes me wired and I will be nervous enough carrying all that cash.
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.